What's up, you guys? Bad Jack JW. Well, we're gonna do a close-up in HD and kind of an update review here with the Walther PPK in 22. This is a really cool gun, and definitely when you talk about the Walther PPK, it's just synonymous with James Bond, and that's why I bought it. You know, that's my love for the pistol. This style, this model of pistol is really just boils down to James Bond. I'm a big James Bond fan, and that's just it for me right there. So anyway, I figured we'd do a nice close-up look at it in full high def and give you guys an update. Since I bought it, been having it does not feed Winchester white box ammo very well. Most of you guys already kind of go, well, you're shaking your head, that's Winchester white box. Yeah, I did, however, find out that Remington Golden Bullet and Viper ammo, it does feed a little bit better. Definitely likes Remington. So, and I know that Viper ammo is kind of a little bit of a hype, kind of a souped up round, so it might batter up the gun a little bit. So I kind of keep an eye on that, not shoot a steady diet of too much of those. But anyway, just kind of give you guys an overall look at it. The barrel is got a little thread cap protector right here, and I guess those you can, in the states where it's legal, you can put a suppressor on it. But it is a shrouded barrel. So the barrel, actually, if you can see there, like I covered in my first review, that's the barrel. You can actually see it, and then this whole shroud covers it over. You can actually take this gun apart and take the whole sleeve off. The takedown on it's pretty easy, which I like, you know, for a sub gun or a gun of this size. You know, some of them you gotta kind of hold your nose right, pop a pin, and do all that. This is real simple. You just pull the trigger guard down and lift the slide right off. There you have access to the internal parts of the gun, and you can see the chamber here and how it's constructed. Like I said, you just undo this, and this thing will actually slip out. I think it goes through this side. You may have to remove your slide stop or slide. This actually, how it engages is the slide stop here does not have an external switch like we're used to. The Walther PPK models, you put the magazine in, and as you see, if I insert the magazine, it bumps into that right there. You see that? So as I put the magazine in, you can see it hit it, and what that's doing is that's actually bumping it up, so it will hit the slide and lock it open, and that's it. I mean, just back together just like that. So without the magazine, you notice it just won't stay open. Well, the Walther design, you put that magazine in there, and it will hit that block on the inside and hold it open. Drop the magazine, you can inspect the gun, and then shut it. So the you know, of course, it's got the hammer drop system, so you got a live round in there. Pop it, double action pull, goes to single action, just like a Walther. The sights here, they come with a couple of different, I think it's one other different sight in the box, but here you can see it just kind of unscrews with an Allen. And then the front sight is actually pinned through it. I try not to abuse this gun too much, but you know, it's a range gun. It definitely goes to the range a lot with me, and I toss it around somewhat. I try not to abuse my guns, but you can notice it's gotten a few scratches here and there, and mostly I don't really know how it happened. It just happens. You know, when I heard about this gun, I heard that it came out in 22, I definitely had to have one. If you're a fan of this gun, in general, you don't necessarily have to be a James Bond fan, but, you know, if you're a fan of this gun, you already know that the majority of them are in 380 and 32 auto. I do have an old vintage one in 32 auto, and I don't know how about where you're at or whatever, but my town here, 32 auto, is just about $30 a box of 50 rounds. That's a pretty heavy price to pay just for 50 rounds, if I'm thinking, you know, about shooting it a lot. So when I heard about this coming out, you know, I mean, heck, you get a whole box of 500 rounds. I mean, you know, for what used to be cheap, I don't know what it's going for now. I try not to you know, buy expensive 22, but you know, it's rather cheap to shoot. So, and it's really fun. It's a lot of fun. If you do not have one, you're thinking about it, go ahead and buy it, because it's a ton of fun to shoot this thing at the range and just play James Bond. Or if you just like the way the gun looks, it's a sexy looking gun. So as I covered also in the original one, this is the PPS, so it's the slimmer grip here, and I think it's a little bit longer, but these grips, when you pull them off, you cannot put the the model PP grips or the PPS standard grips on it because of the way the frame is set up. It's not hollow through there. It's actually got a ridge in there. You can check out my original review. I'll put a link in this video for it, and I'll show you all about that and everything like that. So, but this is just kind of an overview, an update, close up in HD with this gun. You can check it out here. And I did have a question on my other one about the safety here being a different color. Yes, it is a different color. I did not do that. It just comes like that. Not sure what, you know, if it's just the hardening of the metal or whatever, but it is kind of like a purplish brown kind of a color. It definitely is a different color from the rest of the gun, so it does stand out a little bit, but it doesn't bother me at all. So anyway, I'll be trying to pick up, when I can find 22 ammo that's different and not too expensive, I'll try to pick up some different stuff and run it through these things for you. You know, run these different types of ammo through this gun for you here in the channel. So anyway, that's it. Don't want to keep this too long and put you all to sleep, but anyway, there it is, the Walther PPKS in 22. Beautiful gun. I definitely love it. Don't regret buying it, and definitely won't be selling it or trading it. So anyway, Batjack JW signing off for now. Please like, share, and subscribe.